Welcome back to Tom Dave's Live. Today we have Drew Johnston. Drew, how are you doing today?
Doing good, Tom. Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Drew, if you could share, just tell a little bit about yourself. We'd love to learn a little bit more.
All right, so yeah, I'm 36. I've been in real estate almost a decade now. Me and my wife have been married 13 years. We have four beautiful children. Um, I'm a God-loving man, and I work for a great guy named Brent Gove. We have the second largest organization in EXP worldwide.
Man, well, you sound busy, dude. What do you do with your spare time? What do you do for fun?
Spare time. That's not very much nowadays. I do a lot of coaching of sports. I'm a soccer coach, a football coach. Spend time with the family. Vacation as much as I can, and then work out. That's really about it.
Yeah, you are in great shape, man. I saw you do that cold plunge over at Brent's house last week. That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing. Good
Oh,
job. Good
yeah.
job.
We'll be back at it. He just invited me 7 a.m. tomorrow morning at his place. So
Let's
I'll be right
go.
at it.
That's awesome. So tell us your real estate story. What inspired you to get into real estate in the first place, Drew?
Yeah, so 10 years ago, I was working in a warehouse, going nowhere fast. I was, definitely being able to support the family, but it was tough. And me and my wife, we were selling our first place, buying our next place, and I did a lot of the negotiations, and the agent that we were with wasn't the best. And my in-law and my mother-in-law and my wife were like, you ever thought about trying this out? Right. And so I went for it. Ended up at the time, I think I was working two jobs. And I got into real estate. Ended up doing, I think, 18 deals my first year. Was 30 under 30. And really just took off from there. Able to have my wife be a stay-at-home mom ever since that first year. Quit my job the following year, and really just never looked back.
Man, and one thing that I've always been impressed by you is you're constantly learning and growing. I remember when you first got into real estate and we were at KW, you came into my office and you were just like, Tom, can I just spend an hour with you? I just love to pick your brain. And we sat down and shared, you asked questions. And I believe you asked many, many other agents that same question, top agents, because success leaves clues, right?
Amen. Yep. I came into real estate humble enough to realize I did not know anything when it came to it. Right. And I could either go and be, by myself and try and figure it all out, or I could go and just ask, just humbly to other people, hey, would you mind, if I interviewed you? And you said yes, and a couple other people said yes, and I just took that first couple of weeks really and just tried to learn as much as I could, and I've never stopped doing that. I think you should always be a student, no matter how old you get, how much you think you've learned. I've learned the best life lessons from the most unexpected people.
Well, talking about learning, we're all getting schooled by this market right now. So,
Mhm.
and I know that you connect and collaborate with the best of the best. What are you seeing and what are you hearing to really, really exceed at a high level in this current market right now?
Well, yeah, and I am truly blessed to be able to collaborate with some of the top agents in the country. And right now, what we're really seeing is everyone is preaching, foundation, fundamentals, right? And I would say, for me personally, what I tell people right now is just don't BS yourself. Okay, what I mean by that is, when it comes to, if you're not hitting your numbers, don't lie to yourself about it. Own up to it and change it. Right. This is the time where, in the last decade, we've been going up. right? So in a market that's just been up and up and up. And in the last couple of years, we lived through a fantasy market where just anything sold, right? Everyone became an agent and everything that you touched sold, right? And now the people, the true salesmen and the people that have done the work are the people that are exceeding right now because the market is exposing us, right? So a couple of things that I've written down that I wanted to get across to everybody is control the controllables, right? So there's plenty of things in this market that we have no control over, okay? But when it comes to certain things like, for example, hitting your numbers, right? If your goal is to do, hit 10 conversations a day, make sure you record that, right? You hold yourself accountable, right? And some things that you can control, for example, is also your health, right? Most people don't realize that the more you grow yourself, your business will follow, right? And so I always ask people, when you look at the gym, right? Do you see the gym as your passport to life or your prison? Okay. So when you're looking at that, also just know that the people in your life that you look up to, right? Even like yourself, Tom, right? One of the things that I wrote down here is that always remember that every master was once a disaster. Okay. So no matter where you're at in this current progression in this market, okay, and the people that you are looking up to, just know that they were in your place most likely and they made it through it just like you will as well. But you're going to make it through it by holding yourself accountable. Okay. And one of the last things I want to tell you guys about too is that really dial in on your focus. Okay. There's a saying that I love, which is subtraction leads to multiplication. Okay. And addition leads to subtraction. All right. And what I mean by that is that the more that you focus in and you hone in on really developing your skills as a real estate agent, okay, when you subtract anything else, all the distractions, like, oh, I want to go start a business, I want to go start this, I want to go start that, okay, focus in on what you're good at, right? And all of a sudden you'll realize through subtracting and get rid of all the other distractions, your real estate level will grow, your business will grow, okay? That's the subtraction leads to addition, or it leads to multiplication, I mean. And what you'll see if you don't, and you're looking at like, why do I not have any deals going? Tom's got 20 deals going and I just can't get one, right? But you look at, like, Tom, you can attest to this. When you were always focused on real estate, dialed in, right? It was never, oh, I'm going to do this part of this business and this business and this. It was just real estate, okay? By subtracting, getting rid of all the other stuff, okay, you never took away from your business, right? So that would master the power of focus was what I really wanted to get across to everyone. And just comes down to it, don't BS yourself.
Absolutely. And just like Tony Robbins says, where focus goes, energy flows.
Amen.
And we just have to take massive action, especially in this market right now. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest, from time to time, I struggle with anxiety, but the best way to counteract that is just to take massive focused action, whatever that is. So, well, yes. Cool. Hey, Drew, and I know that you could have joined any real estate brokerage. Why did you decide and choose to join eXp Realty?
The biggest thing that attracted me, and there's plenty of things that can attract people to eXp, okay? But what truly got me was the rev share aspect to it, okay? I'm a business-minded, entrepreneur-minded person, okay? So when I saw the compound effect aspect to it, okay, that's what really just opened my eyes. I looked at it and I still look to it as, to this day, I think it is the biggest opportunity I've ever seen in real estate. And now, thankfully, because of where I'm at, I'm getting to see that lived in my life, where it's taking care of my family, and it's just such an amazing opportunity.
Awesome, awesome. Well, hey, Drew, if anyone wants to reach out, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Best way to get in hold of me, you can always reach out to me. My phone number is right there on the screen, 916-996-4407. You can follow me on Instagram at Drew Johnstun. That's JOHNSTUN. And you can always send me an email, drew@dreamhometeam.com.
Cool, cool. Well, hey, Drew, thanks so much. If any of you have any questions, reach out to Drew or myself. We'd love to share. We'd love to serve. And have a great day.
Thanks, Tom. See you guys.
Drew, see y'all later. Bye now.